Now tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Back out. I know you're a DJ, that'd be kind of... You was DJing, but what were you doing before Rap Economics?
Throw It in the Game podcast.
Throw It in the Game. I read it.
Throw It in the Game podcast.
Breaking Texas.
I did Breaking Texas. Breaking Records. I've been a pillar for the H-Town. I've been a beacon for the city. Now I'm just talking about shit. Nah, man. I was doing Throw It in the Game podcast. I had a platform called Breaking Texas. I had that on many different FM radio stations across the city.
Okay.
And that's what I did, man. I helped put artists in better positions in life. And
that's good.
That's where I built my bones from. You know what I'm saying? But however they say that.
So how did y'all link up?
That's how I was gonna say. That's how we met, because he had his platform was, he was on the radio, and he was like one of the only DJs or with somebody that had their own radio show that actually cared and broke new records like that. So I would bring artists to his show, and I became a fan of the show.
We don't have nobody like that in Dallas at all.
That's sad.
We working on it because we just left, and they gonna pay how many songs from that line we just did
from tonight?
Yeah,
I think he picked like 3 songs,
but it's only gonna get played on like
Sunday.
Yeah,
that's a start.
It's a start.
But it's
they've been doing that since the 90s.
Yeah, I feel like Dallas is one of the only places I know I've been that don't play their own artists on the radio. Like the local,
they playing that big homie show.
I just heard
Sunday.
Nah, for real.
Well, not for real. Getting
shout out to my brother.
Nah, for real.
Let me tell you about
I just heard a DJ say. I promise. Real recently, I just heard a DJ say Dallas is the only place I go where I hear local artists on the radio.
No, that's lies.
On
That's
Sunday.
lies. Only on Sundays.
On Sunday.
It wasn't
Only
me
on,
that,
okay,
it wasn't me that
that
said
yeah,
it.
only on Sundays on both stations.
Okay.
And that ain't
Yes.
even been.
Yeah, I mean they've been doing that for a while on Sundays.
They do the same thing in H.
Yeah, but I mean we're talking about
That's the corporate
how
format.
you have your legends.
It's corporate structure format.
yeah,
I know
Here,
it. That's all it is. It's all
Y'all
about
want
money.
this? Here, take this little 3-4 hours on
That's
Sunday
it.
evening.
Because we can't give you our prime. Because that's money.
That's corporate. That's corporate
Yes,
structuring.
yes.
That's. But thank God we got that. Like, because them people up top could be like, because they not really making a lot of money during them 4 hours of the day.
No.
That's why they're giving it away.
Right.
But they sure could say, no, we're gonna stick to what we're doing during these 4 hours.
Yeah,
They sure could.
Yeah, they could. Or they could step outside the box
Yeah.
and say, you know what? I know it costs. It'll be a little debit in my pocket or my monthly budget statement or whatever you call it, profit and loss statement. But I'm going to give love to the community. It ain't got to be everybody. It's got to be somebody. Huh?
You got to bring payola back.
But that's what it never left. It just got. It just went through a. It just went through a third party.
I'm saying you got to bring it back like it was.
Yes.
Because what you asking is a multi-million-dollar company to say, I'm willing to give 13% of my profit back or lose 13% of my income.
Well, you got to expect to
look
take
out for the
some
community.
losses.
I'm asking for 1 or 2 songs.
But if I'm making $20 million a year,
Yeah, that's what.
why am I going to change my format to only make $16 million a year to help the community? Nah, I'm good.
I know that's what it's like.
Yeah.
That's because they're not from the community.
That's exactly what.
But I'm gonna tell you what though,
and they're not even in the community anymore.
And that's period.
I'm gonna tell you what, it's a new wave, and that's why we've been here. How many? About 8 times we've been to Dallas since we started.
Yeah.
It's
Probably
a new
more than that.
because the demand is so high. It's a new wave of artists.
Yes,
that's finna go crazy. out
Kimo
here.
Ginobili should have been on the radio a long time ago.
Ginobili.
Shout out to our brother Kimo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I mean, it's people like that that are undeniable.
The one-eye band.
The one-eye band.
Damn it! I
Have
can't
you seen him
stand it.
perform?
Yes.
His show was a fool. He did the push-ups. I didn't see.
Yeah,
that nigga,
man.
He's a performer.
Yeah, he's an artist.
He gonna
Yeah.
dance the whole time.
Yeah, rap for
Don't
you.
be out of breath.
No, you right. He be.
Yeah, he be doing that shit.
That's our brother right there. He's been up here about 3 times.
Yeah, that's
man.
our boy.
Love him to
Yeah.
death. I mean, it's a bunch of them. South Dallas Kiki.
South Dallas Kiki. Work out, ho.
Hey,
Why they never made rotation?
Don't ask me.
No, I said
On
rotation.
Sunday.
I don't live-
Yeah, not
But you see how I know the song?
Yeah.
I don't live here.
Yes.
So whatever, however it got broke, that song is broke. That workout, that shit is
Yes.
broke. And then the female 3.
Yeah.
How do I know it?
Yeah.
You didn't hear it on
Why they make
Hear it on the
rotation?
radio?
Budget.
Yeah.
I know why, but I'm saying outside the box why.
Ain't no outside the box.
Damn.
The radio is
Well,
the
let me
box.
ask you a question.
The radio is the box.
I can remember a time where they were not playing the legends in Houston as well. But lately, as of late, it seems like they have been playing the Slim Thugs, the great songs throughout the history of Houston hip hop.
Definitely.
You know, am I lying? Am I saying it wrong? They don't play.
Did you come to Houston earlier this year when the whole world was on that hip hop 50 stuff?
Yes.
That's probably why you heard that during that time.
We got some dates.
Notice how I was
Because I've
able to
heard
call.
people-
Notice how wait a minute.
Yeah, I saw the
You
look
heard
on
a
the
bunch
face.
of them. They
Not
only
a bunch.
did that during the Houston hip hop.
Not a bunch of them.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't play a bunch.
Ain't
I've
no,
heard
Slim,
people-
ain't no Slim Thug, J Dog, Lil Kiki,
Yeah.
Killer Calion, Fat Pat, Big
They'll play
Pokey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Well, I know they not 97.9 ain't gonna do it.
They got
Because it's
certain
corporate.
days though. They got certain, like if it's
Sundays.
June 27th,
It's June 27th,
Okay.
713
we got
day.
our holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And see, that's the type of stuff we used to do in
Shout out
Dallas.
Emo.
You know, where they mixed all day. And
Yeah.
you might hear your song.
Labor Day.
Yes, the Labor Day mix. We're not even gonna have a show. It's just gonna be a mix all day long.
There's been a few people that had that the row had that radio for a minute.
Well, look how long ago that was.
Yeah, that was a long time.
That was in the 2000s, early 2007.
Shit, Trap Boy, they was playing the hell out of that Keisha.
Yeah, they were. But look how long ago that was. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We get a one. I mean, like
Away.
Yellow, like Big X the Plug.
Mm-hmm.
For us not to hear him every day on the radio, that's blasphemous.
And his album is what, number 5 on the charts
That's
right now?
crazy.
That's
Like
crazy.
that is crazy.
It's like I Get No Love in Dallas. That Texas song should have been.
They ain't played it on the radio? That's
In
the
the
Texas.
mix?
That's the Texas Rangers official song, man.
Thank you.
Boy, he went down to a UT and walked out with that song.
That shit hard.
For them not to play that,
It's something behind that.
that's what we
That's
telling
It gotta
you.
be, it gotta be.
They want to afford it and play Bitch Get Up Off Me.
It ain't some we don't want to help the community. Nah, it's probably a reason.
No, it's money. That's the reason.
They haven't brought the bag yet to the radio.
Yes. That's it.
That's radio station.
You gotta play to play, don't you?
Yeah, it's
But
a
it's
little
just
bit.
like,
bro.
do I
You
though?
need-
Because if I'm doing well in all these other areas,
If you're
and I'm-
thinking
and I'm-
inside the box, yeah.
and I'm chart topping, and why do I have to come to my
On
local
CD.
radio station and pay them?
Because even if you chart topping, why do I have to play your song if
business.
I'm making plenty of money without you?
It's business though.
That's what it is.
Just to play devil's advocate. I ain't saying I'm
Yeah, it's
rocking with them.
business.
I
So both of
understand.
us-
It's just like
So
so.
it's
It's the
two-
same thing.
It's two titans going up against each other. I mean, he's probably thinking the same thing.
Who's gonna last longer? The radio.
The radio
or-
station
or-
is.
Yeah, it's
radio-
business.
Yeah,
It's
the radio
business.
station is.
It's business. You gotta take the bag to radio, man.
I think I look at the songs as like commercials. You know, companies they pay for commercials.
Yeah,
That's true.
You an artist, you gotta spend some bread.
that's right.
Either you gonna pay these blogs or you gonna pay these radio stations.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
That's
No, don't give up the sauce, man. That's thinking outside. Of it. Don't give up the sauce,
But the
man.
only thing about payola is so many people will come up there with the bag with unquality music.
whack.
But
yeah.
them same
Yes.
people will still not show up, stand you up
Yes.
for free. So
Yeah, you're right about
may
that.
as well.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's just a lack of business sense in
Yeah,
some
it's the
areas.
business.
Yes. But Big Homie Show should have been in full rotation on both stations for longer than what he was.
Nah, for real.
Agreed.
He was in rotation, and I appreciate
yeah.
104 for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But that was the hit of the summer.
It was.
That was the hit of the summer.
We brought him to Houston and he went
Yeah.
crazy out there.
And for the city not to support him, we got to get behind our people who have a shot. That song had a shot. You know what I mean? All the city had to do was get behind them. And the reason I say they don't get behind it, because I look at these little lists that people put up, and they don't never put my homeboy, Big Homie Show on.
Nah,
there.
he was on that Before the Cloud. I seen him on a few lists.
Yeah, I see him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Damn.
Talk to him. Yeah. And then when people get on these podcasts, they don't mention him.
They don't mention.
Now, They don't mention them. They mention the Ziggy They mention
Montana 700.
Montana.
I fuck with I fuck with them.
Yeah, but I fucks with Big Homie Show
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
because
for
neither
sure.
one of them was on the radio.
Right.
Neither one of them had a bona fide hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Nah For Real was big.
That Not For
And
Real
the
was super
remix.
big. And it should have went a lot farther.
So did the
Nah, for
remix
real.
come out yet?
Yeah, he did, but when he dropped it, he didn't have the visual because
Yeah, you gotta have the
Snoop
visual.
Snoop
Yeah.
was in the middle of the tour. I think he was overseas somewhere.
yeah.
So, you know, that's just one of them things. But the original version, I think when I saw it, did more numbers than the remix.
Yeah.
You know, because it had such a large head start. You know, so
Yeah.
but
And it ain't got no video. If that video would have dropped,
come
it
on
would've
now.
been crazy.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh
crazy.
yes. And can still do it, you know, because I'm pretty sure there's people outside of the Texas market that he never even heard that song. And so he can still work it, I believe. It still got legs to it. But just opinions, that's just my opinion.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight. Yeah, I get the low love from Big Bobo from the front seat, not no photos.